Hello, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Zavada, Program Associate with Candid, and I'm joined today by Andrew Schulman, Principal of Schulman Consulting. He'll be our instructor for our upcoming digital classroom on April 25th called Transitioning from Fiscal Sponsorship. Is it right for you? I'm so glad you're joining us today.
Thanks. Great to be here.
It's fantastic to have you. I wanted to get the conversation started by asking you, is there a particular budget size that indicates that your project might be ready to transition into its own 501c3?
It's funny you ask. That is the number one question I get. And of course, there is no magic number, which is what everyone hopes and dreams of. It really depends on individual situations and fundraising abilities and location and a lot of other factors. So there really isn't one number, unfortunately.
Okay, as much as we want something special, it looks like it's going to be a bit more nuanced.
Yes, definitely.
All right, moving right along. We always like our webinars to be really practical. So I wanted to ask you, what's one thing that participants will be able to do right after the webinar to start, deciding?
Yeah, during the webinar, I really want to give people a framework to assess their organization's readiness. So hopefully right after, if they so choose, they can start that assessment process right away.
That's great. We'll definitely be providing some handouts to help you with that along the way. So we really hope everyone can get started having those conversations internally as well. I know we'll be discussing various fundraising and operational and staffing considerations for projects. Could you provide us a sneak peek of what you'll be sharing on the day of the webinar?
Sure. These are going to really revolve around a series of guiding questions to help aid some of the organizational discussions that we hope to generate to allow individuals within the project to really see where they are and assess how ready they are, if they're ready at all, to separate, go on their own.
Great. So it sounds like everyone's going to be able to come back to their organizations, start having conversations, and just figure out where they're at in their life cycle.
Exactly. That's the goal.
Perfect. And we're really excited to have you join us for our webinar program. I know it's going to be your first time presenting with us, so I'd like to get to know you, and I'd love our audience to get to know you as well. So I thought I'd ask you a fun question.
Great.
What's your favorite place in the world?
Yeah, that's a good one. I have a bunch, but I'd say my number one favorite place in the world is Iceland.
Ooh.
My wife and I visited there, 5 or 6 years ago in the summer, which was really interesting because the days are very long and the sun goes down for half an hour in the middle of June. So a really interesting place, sort of Western, but very much a lot of Scandinavian influence. So highly recommend it.
Great. I know it's been a very popular destination lately, at least on my Instagram. It looks like everyone's heading there. Well, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today, with me and our online audience. I'm excited to continue the conversation with you on April 25th. We also invite everyone out on the internet to join us as well. So be sure to register on grantspace.org by April 17th to take advantage of our early bird pricing. If you can't join us live, do remember that you'll always get the recording for all of our webinars after the fact. So you can always watch it on your own time. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much. See you on the 25th.